Willkommen zurück zu The Stanley Parable mit mir, Hakstoxl.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible?
Was ist denn das? Er spielt Solitär. What the... Hä? Was ist denn jetzt los?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Ja.
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Ja.
I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Machen wir das doch.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Tja, dann drücken wir doch da mal ein paar Mal drauf. Ja, das ist ein bisschen...
Achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Kommen wir da überhaupt noch hin? Die Tür kann man zumachen. Lol. Ah, da. 20 Klicks, oder? Glaub schon.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437, also 437. Wo sind die? Ne. 437. 4-3. Da.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. Was hab ich doch da drüben gesehen? Da.
Now, back to door number 437.
Da scheue ich mich hier rum. Das ist echt nicht okay. 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine. All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Okay, dann gehen wir da noch mal hin. Oder? Ja doch, wir gehen dann noch mal hin. Wo sind die Tür 417? Hä? Ah, da.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Ja, geht bei ihm ab.
We've almost got it. Now the copy machine, do that one again.
Ich will zum Kopierer laufen, ey. Meine Güte, ich will das Achievement haben.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430. Yeah!
Ja, ich hab's bekommen. Chi.
Amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
Danke.
Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Mal gucken, wann wir den
So he
richtigen
wanted to stop
gehen.
by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Just to admire it.
Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nein.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Oh,
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off
wieder hoch.
footy here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Da unten ist
The
offen.
story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. I not asking for me.
So. Können wir da rein?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Boah. Alter, ich erschrecke mich.
You need to be the one to do this. To reach. Oh no, you can't. Cut the phone.
Ja.
It wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly.
Es fliegt da so ein Helikopter draußen um.
Let me double check.
Ja.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken.
Hä?
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please
Okay.
observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, it can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
Oh, Alter.
Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember,
Gar keine.
like here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to your partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Okay. Practice. Interessant.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular
Lol.
basis are to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feelings will subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay. What the?
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Och man, jetzt ist das idiotensicher.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Okay.
It seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Ich fühle mich nicht wohl bei der Sache. Was macht hier eigentlich ein Stuhl? Egal. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Ich lüge doch gar nicht. Ich finde schon, dass die Uhren funktionieren.
take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Also ich will irgendwie sagen, nee, aber... Ja.
No! Why did you do that?
What the fuck?
Hurry back in the other direction.
Habe ich jetzt alles
Too
verbuggt?
late.
Okay.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue with
Everything is okay.
the story is now incorrect. How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge.
Push for fun machine plus a new cafe machine.
Forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh. Das ist die Treppe. Oh. Ist es jetzt wirklich vorbei? Hallo? Was ist jetzt schon wieder los?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you run it into the ground. What? Did you think that would be funny?
Ja.
See?
Ja.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be
What the
like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Okay.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Was?
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Was?
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the...
What? Ich check gar nichts
I'm
mehr.
quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nee. Glaub's ja wohl selber nicht, ne?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
Hä?
Is behave exactly
Ach nee, ich muss das jetzt
That means
machen.
choosing responsibly and always
Okay.
putting the story first.
Dann mache ich's wirklich so,
Quite
wie
sure
er
you'll be up to
würde.
the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Hoffentlich ist nicht immer noch alles... Ne, jetzt ist alles wieder in Ordnung.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might find an answer there.
Nee, ich glaube
Coming to the
nicht.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Lol, geil.
Inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Okay.
Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Okay. Night Shark 115. Was ist da drauf? The fuck?
Stanley spoke the code.
Alter,
115.
Business-Strategie.
Into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Ne, klappt nicht.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please
Ne,
put
Bug.
the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
Ne, konnte ich
Come this
nicht.
way. Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Wow. Ist das das Ende? Habe ich es geschafft? Geil. Cool, Leute, wir haben es geschafft. Wir haben das Spiel geschafft, aber es gibt noch so viele Enden. Die werden wir uns noch ein paar angucken und den Rest müsst ihr dann selber finden.